Hello. So here I am, and I'm trying to film a longer video about my story and introducing myself. But try to not make it too long. And I just wanted to show the place where I'm in. It's just such a magical meadow of flowers and really tall grass. Um, and it's sunny and I love the sun. But it's hot, so I'm sweating. And maybe you can hear some cars going by. There's a road. And it's like it's imperfect. And I'm gonna let it be imperfect as it is. And I'm going to be reading or looking down at my papers, and that's also imperfect. It's kind of clumsy, but I'm going to let it be imperfect. Otherwise, maybe I just quit the idea and nothing of this gets done at all. So what the hell, I'm just gonna do it in the way that I can do it in this moment, because I feel this urge that this wants to be done, and let it be however it is, and let the result be whatever it's gonna be. So here we go. My name is Eva and I'm 48 years old, and I live in Sweden, and right now I'm in Latvia because I'm originally from Latvia, and this is my original country. I'm visiting my mother, so that's why I'm here, but I live in Sweden. I have been living in Sweden for more than 20 years. I moved to that place, which is a religious community, because I was into it at the time. It made sense at the time. So from a young age, I had these questions inside. What is this life really about? Why are we even here? What's the point? The so-called normal life seemed empty and wasn't making sense. I wanted to find out the truth, and that curiosity led me to explore philosophy and also religion. So I went all the way in, and I practiced sincerely for about 5 years, and I did experience a lot of joy and a feeling of belonging from it. And then I moved to Sweden to join this community, and I got married and we got children, and this is how I got rooted into that place. And this is why I physically still live there, although internally I have been doing my own thing for years, my own inner healing work. And it all started quite soon after I moved here, or it's not really, it's to Sweden. I experienced a deep inner crisis. My childhood wounding and all the suppressed emotions were coming up. I experienced physical burnout, depression, self-doubt, confusion, and despair. And this is how my inner healing journey started. I had to do something to not go crazy. Luckily, there was one person who could point me towards emotional healing, but otherwise there was no one in that community who's into that kind of inner work. They all seemed to be fine without it, just doing the religious practices, working hard and being able to just go on and on doing the same thing for years. I seemed to be the only one who was freaking out, collapsing, and feeling all this emotional pain while everyone around me seemed fine. So I thought there must be something wrong with me. I'm not normal. I'm weird, weak, too sensitive. But gradually I started to listen to myself and trust myself and how I feel. I do things that help me to connect with myself and feel more alive. Not what others told I should do or what's the right thing to do according to some external system or authority. I was doing lots of writing, looking inside and around and questioning everything and looking for what's really true. I was exploring different healing modalities that helped me to peel away layers of conditioning that were covering my authentic self. I learned about childhood trauma, emotional release, loving and valuing myself through reading books, doing my own research, and taking part in some groups outside of my village. I allowed myself to just be instead of being constantly busy and doing, to spend time in nature and to do things that feel really good for me and bring me joy. Contrary to the religious programming that says the more you self-sacrifice, the better person you are, I told myself, what the hell, no matter what others say, I'm gonna love myself and be true to myself. Because that feels alive to me. Yeah, so it took me years, but gradually I broke out of the religious programming, released the layers of guilt, shame, and could see the conditionality of religion for what it is. And it did not make sense because I knew in my heart that God's love is unconditional. It must be. And that means that I am already lovable as I am. And I don't need to do anything to earn that love. So this was the part 1 of my introduction story about myself. Thank you for being here and listening. To be continued.